but it is. Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure.
Hi, my name is Sal Butta, and I live in Manhasset, New York, and Jillian is my granddaughter. I always enjoyed drawing, even as a 8 or 9-year-old. I always thought I was probably go into the art field. One in particular I was never sure of. Any one of the family was around, I would always take a clean piece of paper and try to sketch them. Oh, during World War II, we really didn't relate too much to the war except for what we saw on in the movies or we heard on radio. Actually, I couldn't wait till I went into the service. But then in 1950, the Korean problem occurred, and all kids 18 years of age had to register for the draft. And eventually I was drafted in 1951. And it was a wonderful experience, a little scary. Different country, different people, but I acclimated myself. Fortunately, I never got hurt. So I was grateful for that and got home safe and sound eventually. I met my wife at a dance. Coming out of the service, I always used to like to go dancing, and I decided to go to a local dance hall one evening in Brooklyn, and that's where I met her, and I fell in love with her actually that first night. I asked her to dance and started dating her, and we were married a year or two later. I had a lot of experiences with animation. We wound up doing work for most of the networks, The Tonight Show opening, Johnny Carson. We did a number of the Beatles episodes. Felix the Cat, we did the pilot film, and it went on the air, produced about 110 episodes, which was a big feat in my career. It was great working on these. One of the most popular commercials that I worked on for a number of years was the Hawaiian Punch character, the old Hawaiian Punch drink, and Frito Bandito, breakfast cereals, that kind of thing.
You deserve a reward, Sugar.
Super Sugar Crisp is my reward. Start your day with a good breakfast featuring Post Super Sugar Crisp.
It's a honey sweet vitamin treat.
Well, the animation that we worked on during the 60s, 70s, 80s, and even the 90s was prior to computer animation. My work was hands-on, drawing, and everything was done on film. Today, everything is a computer. I am not computer savvy, and even though I guess it looks great, it's just not my cup of tea. My animation might have affected some people when they know I worked on films. Some young man or young lady and say, "Oh, I remember that as a kid. Did you do that? Oh my God, isn't that wonderful? I used to get a kick out of that show." So that kind of made me, feel good about, people remembered it, even in their adult years. After my stint with animation, I started to get involved in painting, oil painting. Here's a piece I've been working on. It's almost finished. I basically work from photos. What I do is make a quick sketch in charcoal or something on a piece of canvas, and I kind of play around with the colors and keep building it and building it and building it until I'm happy with the end result. Please get your art education. It's so super important. Unfortunately, I didn't have a college education. I'm sorry to say that. Back in the Depression days, and be truthful, my parents couldn't afford to send us to school, so I would say learn every facet of whatever art you want to continue with for the rest of your life. Besides art, my second love is music and playing the piano.